Hey, and welcome back to my channel and to another favorites video. Or should I say welcome back to myself, because I'm the one who has been gone for 4 months and I'm gonna tell you all about it. This video is gonna be, my favorites, some things that I can recommend, and also some experiences. And I'm gonna also update you what I've been doing for these past 4 months. And if you have been following me on Instagram, you have been seeing some photos and, kind of kept up to date what have been up to over the summer. So I think my last favorites video was in May. So I'm gonna just take the whole summer and make like a summer favorites video out of this. So yeah, welcome back, and I'm really excited about making videos again because I have been missing it. I have to say I had 4 great months and I really enjoyed my time and, really focused, on myself and my life. But I have been missing making videos, and yeah, I'm really excited about it to sit down and actually make a video again. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna have time to, keep on uploading regularly, because I'm gonna come to that, why I have so little time. But anyways, I'm gonna start with my first favorite. And in the beginning of June, I had my birthday. I turned 25 and I got a real nice gift from my family and my grandpa, and it was a new phone, an iPhone X, and I was really surprised because it's so expensive. And yeah, I've been loving my new phone, and not only the phone but the earphones that I got with them. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of mocked people when they walked around with these in their ears, and it looked like, the top of the toothbrushes, the electrical toothbrushes, and I thought it looked kind of funny. But ever since I got this for my birthday, I have been using them like every single day. It's so like easy, and this is a thing you don't really need, but it makes your life so much easier. I mean, going to the gym and work out without having your phone dangling in the cord from your ears, and or like getting stuck when I'm like in the kitchen listening to music or a podcast, getting stuck in all the drawers and like the handles to the doors, and those earphones like just pull out of your ears, or you drop your phone or whatever. So I've been loving my earphones. What do you call, like earpods maybe? Yeah, anyways, thank you so much to my grandpa and my family for getting me these, because it has been very useful. So while we're talking about earphones, we can talk about the things I've been listening to in them. So I've discovered a new artist that I really like, and his name is Charlie Cunningham. I think I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. And I didn't know, I never heard his songs before this summer, but I really enjoyed listening to, I think, Minimum, Lights Off, and You Sigh. Those 3 I can think of the top of my head. And I actually saw that he is gonna have like 2 concerts in Sweden, one in Gothenburg and one in Stockholm, now in October. And of course I was too late to book the tickets because it was sold out when I saw it. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed his music, and if you haven't heard his songs or have been listening to him yet, do it. And if you do, let me know if you have any like favorite songs of his that I should check out and listen to. And another thing I've been listening to in my earphones, I would say in my ears, but obviously with my ears, is a podcast that's called Mind Valley. And if you have been watching my previous favorites videos, you know that I always recommend some sort of podcast, and most of the time, so I think almost all of them, is a very like things where you can get inspired, and like self-help podcasts. So things you can take to your own life to improve yourself. And this is exactly what Mind Valley does. It is interviews with influential people and, you know, motivational talks. And one of the persons who has been, I think she has like 3 or 4 episodes in Mind Valley. Her name is Emily Fletcher, and I really enjoyed. I'm gonna like write like the name, or like show you the name, or write in the description box below like one of the episodes that I really enjoyed listening to, so you can listen to it too. And it was about like meditating, and I've had a hard time meditating because it's like try to keep your mind off things, but she's actually talking about another way of meditating, to use your like all your senses and really like smell the things you're smelling and hearing the things you're hearing. So you don't really have to like try to be blank when you might meditate, because that's what I've been trying for so long, and it's like so frustrating because you give up. But I think she really she explained it in a really good way, and I really enjoy them, like those episodes. So have a listen and let me know what you think, because I've been obsessed. And then the big thing I did this summer was going as an au pair for the 3rd time. And I went to Spain this time, to a city called Vigo, and it's kind of in the like northwest Spain and just above Portugal. And I said to myself that I'm not gonna go as an au pair again because I've already been twice. And anyways, I didn't have anything else to do this summer. So I was like, should I get a job here where I live, or should I go for an adventure? And I looked at some families and was like, okay, if I find a family I like, I will go. And then I found an amazing family. I don't know why how I could be so lucky to get like amazing, like incredible families all 3 times I've been going as an au pair. Because trust me, I've been hearing other people having really bad experiences as an au pair, so you have to be very careful. But I've been so lucky, and this family was no exception, because they were wonderful. I took care of a boy, and he was so precious, and I can't tell you enough how much I loved staying with this family. I stayed with them for like 7 weeks, and I really felt like a part of the family. They invited me to all of their, if they were going to the bar with some friends, or if they're going to the beach, or they took me to see different towns and cities near Vigo, and it was just incredible. I can't explain, if you haven't been an au pair, or if you're thinking about going as an au pair, do it, because it's so nice, especially you have to be very careful to find a family that you really feel comfortable with. So make sure you Skype with them and talk with the family a lot before. But if you find a family that are as incredible, or half as incredible as this family was, you will have an amazing time. And especially when the family take you in and make sure you're a part of the family, then it's amazing. And I think because I was an au pair for a longer period of times before, you kind of want to have your own time, because if you're staying with a family for 1 year, you kind of want to have the weekends off and you want to have your free time. But since this was just for the summer, for 7 weeks, it's not that long. You don't really get sick of each other, if you know what I mean. You can spend all the time together and still have fun. And yeah, it was incredible. The only thing I didn't like about Spain was their timetable. Can we talk about how hard it is to because my family, they woke up really late on the weekends, and then they ate dinner at 11 in the evening. And to me that's very late, because in Sweden we eat at, my family maybe eats at 7. And yeah, my family in Spain, they ate at 3:30 their lunch. And yeah, so it was the only thing I had a like hard time adapting to. Otherwise, the Spanish lifestyle is pretty awesome. They really know how to live life and enjoy. That was my like the mantra my host had always said, just enjoy. And I did. I did enjoy my summer a lot. So that's why like kind of like I'm sad I didn't vlog and show you everything I did, and also for myself to have like some sort of like an album here online, like video album. But at the same time I really enjoyed my time and really enjoyed the moment without having a camera. But as I said, I have lots of photos on Instagram, and one of my favorite parts about my summer in Spain, like if I would say like if you think about going to Vigo and you wanna, because Vigo in itself is not the most beautiful place, to be honest, but I think all the beaches, the nature, and all like the cities around are beautiful. And if you get your hands on the tickets to go to the CS Islands, do it, because it was incredible. I was a bit unlucky with the weather because like only the 2 hours, like the last 2 hours before I had to go back with the boat, was sunshine and real nice, and the whole day before it was like it was very grey and rainy, but it was stunning. It was gorgeous. It was very like a tropical island, and yeah, but also it's I think they only allowed to take like 2,000 people each day, so you have to make sure to buy your tickets in advance. So don't go there and think that you're gonna buy the tickets when you're there, because you're not gonna get any tickets. So maybe 1 or 2 months before or something. Anyways, it was so nice, and I also got the chance to go to Portugal a couple of times, and I went to Porto I think 3 times, and it was so nice. I always wanted to go to Portugal, and I finally had the chance. So yeah, my summer has been great. I'm not gonna talk about my au pair experience anymore. Maybe I should make another separate video about that, but yeah, I had a great summer. Before I stop talk about Spain and Portugal and how amazing it was, I just want to mention some of my favorites from there. And first of all, the fruit. Of course, I live in Sweden. We import most of the fruit here. It's not really the best quality. So when I travel more south, and like for example when I lived in Rome, I was amazed by the quality of the fruit. It was so much better than it is here, and I love fruit. It's candy for me. So anyways, I was eating so much fruit in Spain, and I think I mostly ate, I don't know how to say them, Paraguayo? Paraguays? I don't know. But they were so good, and I had that every single morning with my oatmeal. And my host kid, he thought I was really weird because I always had like oats mixed with water and some cinnamon and Paraguay, and he was like telling everyone, it's like, you know what, she doesn't eat her oatmeal with milk, she's so strange. But yeah, anyways, Paraguayos in Spain was so good. And also one of my best memories from Porto was to sit down by the water and eat some apricots. They were so good, and it was just nice sitting there in the sunshine, people watching, and just have my apricots. That was perfect. And actually I have one thing more that I want to mention from Porto, and it was up, I can't remember the name of the hill. It's like a viewing point, and it was like a little market, I guess, there, and it was a girl she was selling lots of things, and she sold these like ankle bracelets, I guess, and they're actually homemade, so it was like handmade. It was her grandma who had made them all, and you see I bought a lot of them because I thought it was so pretty. I thought it was beautiful, and since they were like handmade by her grandma, and yeah, and I love ankle bracelets, and I thought it was really pretty colors. So my next favorite is going to Gotland with my sisters. So Gotland is one of the islands that belongs to Sweden, and I've actually never been there, or I went there when I was like 3 years old with my parents, but as a grown woman, I was about to say, I haven't been there, so I don't remember being on Gotland. But one of my sisters is studying there, and she needed some help to move her things from here to the school. So my other sister and I went with her to help her carry the bags, and luckily enough we got to stay one night in Visby, and wow, why didn't I know about this place before? Why haven't I gone earlier? It's beautiful. And so yeah, we took the ferry over, and we stayed one night, and it was so nice. It was like so like cozy, like girl weekend going there, and yeah, I just enjoyed it so much. And since my sister is gonna study there for 1 year, I hope I can take advantage of that and go and see her and, you know, explore some more of the island, because she has been sending me lots of pictures, because she's studying to become a photographer. So she's taking lots of photos, and they're gorgeous, by the way. Like, she's so talented, and I'm so jealous of her. She's so good. But it's stunning. She sends me lots of beautiful pictures, and yeah, I really like a place. I can recommend you to go. Otherwise, like, the south of Sweden has always, you know, been close to my heart and like my favorite place in Sweden. But I have to say Gotland is, you know, coming like quite high on the list now, because it was so nice. I need to go back. So if you ever think about coming, like visiting Sweden, or if you live in Sweden and haven't been to Gotland, or if you are thinking about going, go. It's beautiful. So my next favorite, and also like a life update, is that I've started to study. I'm studying health promotion, and it involves like everything from like mental health to physical health, like food and exercise, and I think we also have like a course of like massage or something. So it's like everything that has to do with health. So hopefully this is gonna be make me being able to become a health coach when I'm done. This program is 3 years long, and it's a like distance program. I don't know if that's a term you use in English, but it's in the north of Sweden, in Luleå, and it's quite far up. So I need to like either take the train 12 hours or fly just like 1 hour. I think I need to go there 3 times every term, and every week I go there. It's gonna be like 5 intense days, and then I come back home and do everything online. So it's very intense. I've been doing this for 1 month right now, and it's a lot, but it's super interesting. So that's like the reason why I also haven't been uploading videos, and why I'm like scared I'm not gonna have enough time to make videos, because I'm like studying all the time. But I think also with time, I think now in the beginning it's so much to take in, and you have to find your routine. But as soon as I have my, you know, routine going, and I know like, because right now it's just like a lot of things to take in. I'm like rambling right now, but anyways, hopefully it's gonna be like make more sense to me, be easier for me with time, and I have more time to make videos. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and what I'm gonna do for the next 3 years. So I've been talking lots about like experiences and you know, things you can't really buy, but I like it that way, because I think it's nice if you can recommend and talk about your favorites that people don't have to go out and buy and, you know, consume, and yeah, you know what I mean. But one of the things that I have been loving this month is this deodorant from Thai, and it's like a crystal deodorant, so like a salt crystal, I guess. It was the first time I ever bought one of these. I've seen them around, but I never tried it before. But I was a bit hesitant. I was like, it's gonna really work. But for me it works really good. It was a bit more expensive than like the normal deodorants you can find at the store, but and also it's not like zero waste, unfortunately. But I think it works really good. and yeah, I think it's pretty cool because it's like a crystal, like salt, and you just put it under some water so it like get the moist, and then just run it under your arms. And yeah, to me, I think it works really well. So I think I'm sure there's like different brands and everything, but the one I could find in like the health store here where I live, this is like the mini version. There was like a big one as well, but since, you know, this is easy with traveling, and also I want to try it out before I buy like the big thing. But yeah, I have been really enjoying this month, or this summer. And my last favorites I want to talk about is two series on Netflix, Unbelievable and When They See Us. Both of them I thought was really, really good. Very like, it was really hard watching them both because it was very like a serious subject. So it was When They See Us is about kids who were in New York, and they were accused of raping a woman, and these kids didn't do it, and it was based on a real story. It was heartbreaking. It was really sad watching, and yeah, I really enjoy watching like thrillers and, you know, crime. So I thought it was, I can't say good, but you know what I mean. Like I really liked the series, but as I said, it was really hard watching. So sad. But if you haven't watched it, go and do it because it was really good. And then also Unbelievable was about young girls who were, well, not only young girls, it was about women who got raped by a rapist. And it started out with this girl who they didn't believe her. They thought she was lying about the rape. So it was also a really like touching subject, and a really like, it was hard, it's difficult to watch these kind of things, but as I said, I like watching true crimes and like murder mysteries and things like that. So if you are like me and like disturbing stuff like that, have a watch. Both are on Netflix. And yeah, that was all my favorites that I wanted to talk about from this summer. And yeah, I actually got a request to make a Q&A, and I would really like to make one if I get enough questions. So if you have a question you want to ask me and you want me to include in the Q&A, please let me know. Either write in the comments down below, or send me an email, or send me a message on Instagram or something like that, and let me know if you have, as I said, any questions, or if you just want to talk, because I'm here. I want to get to know you guys, and I want to have, you know, interaction with you. So let's talk. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I will have enough time to make one soon. Make another video soon again. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Hej då!